to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a train.
On the city's North Shore, this is Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Chicago Bears and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Devin Duvernay to return it. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Bears first down.
First down throw by Williams. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Runs inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, Warren. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. They bring Wilson in motion right. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish off their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. If you don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one way too far up there. They can't connect. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Williams from the gun. He lofts it deep right side. This is brought in at the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
The Bears break the tie here in the 1st. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Steelers 7.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. In motion right is Metcalf. First down throw by Rodgers. This is Metcalf looking out right side. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Back north.
Rodgers here from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a 1-point game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 4. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our caps to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Pressure's there, and the steal closes on it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Warren. No one around. He's got space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming to the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will pick me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. It's a kick on up the Evans. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it. Put him right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
34-yard line.
Austin put in motion right. He's out in the clear. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll send him over right. Trying to get outside here with Warren. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Headed out right. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
It's now 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And this stays tied here in the 2nd.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw is Williams. That one's nabbed by Komet. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Chicago.
First down. Here's Swift. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 17. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Santos' kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame. And for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. 1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Hey, check 26, 319.
Now Rodgers. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The final throw before the break. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And they have it coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Steelers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 37. Flushed out of the pocket. From the right side, caught by Wilson. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Working quickly here. The Steelers calling their first timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Rodgers will look to throw. Going with a screen to Johnson. On the move, past the 40. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Gotta be pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
This is ahead for about 5. Stopped by Grady Jarrett.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
They bring Wilson in motion right. From the 22 on 2nd down. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away 2nd down. A very tough 3rd down play here. To throw, Rodgers. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Get the football back at the 14-yard line. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Going to the ground again on first. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. They managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Going to run again with Swift. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Warren here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 50-yard line.
Hey, 88. Teammate. Look again.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he's into the end zone, touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers now lead by 10. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off, but make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense to the line. Yeah, trips right to start out. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second down.
From the 25 on 2nd down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. He already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when we want to pick the...
Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. To get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out.
I know he started to play as a defender.
If you didn't know, better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than me. And I won't tell if you...
Lake Michigan kind enough to send us some snow and set the stage for us here at Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. Now the snow's certainly coming down as we get things teed up here in Chicago. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again is Dan. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Running for the marker with Williams. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Juke the defender. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kick, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching his receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
He'll get it up to the 44. 20-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First and 10, Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lift at any time.
Jukes one defender. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Their opening drive continues. First and 10 now from the 39. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Screen here for Williams. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. And the Bears, 38-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Sanders on a shotgun handoff. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here. Dak now from the gun. He's got it inside the 10. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the second. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Aubrey good on the point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Williams starting with the pass here. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Williams to throw on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Williams again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid from infield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
To the air yet again, Williams. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
To the line they go. It's 2nd down. Handoff now to the receiver. He's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. 3rd down.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
Prescott now on 3rd and 1. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball and put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 13. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Yeah! Here we go, boy. Hey, kill. 26.
Williams can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down, more to come. Such a perfect example, teaching tape, for why these defensive coaches say, let's get population to the ball. Because if one guy misses a tackle, it doesn't get out. You populate the football, and you create a tackle for loss.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal. To throw, Prescott. Dumped off to his running back. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Aubrey puts it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
32. What is it?
One final shot before the half. He lofts one deep, center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. He's loaded another one up. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, volunteer.
First down throw by Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, gotta find a way to win.
Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction of how well the defense had that one covered.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Santos' kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points. Able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
Takes it just shy of that end zone. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now give left side. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Well, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stop at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Dak out of the pistol. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
10 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Williams with 3rd and long. He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Prescott here from the gun. He finds Pickens left side. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He finds a doomsday downfield. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Bears, 1st down.
1st down, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's back to throw. Let's got it, left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
16 yards. That's good for the Chicago Bears.
Again, it's Williams. Secured by Burden on the slant. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A handoff left for Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
12-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Swift on second down. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, no, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Williams will look to throw. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. First down, here's Dak. Screen here for Williams. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Cowboys want to end it in regulation if they can. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back to throw. Oh, my goodness. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
First down, here's Swift. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Staying grounded with Swift. Room to run inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears choke in front late. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard-fought as you will see. They grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You can almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Defense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Setting up to pass. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Trying to push it deep downfield. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from the link. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
2nd and inches. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. They'll pitch it to Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Still going. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. Hey, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 43-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Bears.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On first down, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. This is intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
The kick is good. Kansas score, Bears 14, Eagles 6.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So after one, it's the Bears off to the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. And they are facing a second and long.
Great, set. Trimmer. Go Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will go all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
But I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. We're clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. On is Elliott to add the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll get this to the Missouri man, Luther Burden. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On second down, it's a run with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A loss of a yard on the play.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. His second touchdown of this first half. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Makes the score Bears 21, Eagles 13.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
No touch that. 180, 180. Now left, Yeti.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Great, check. Hey, Silver. Hey, 73. Yeti.
Hurts again. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Third and long for Hurts. Out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Hurts will try it again. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 6-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Dotson, the man in motion. Again, Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Quick slant, looked in by Moore. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The breaks the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Bears' 1st down.
Give up the middle with Smith. He'll get him behind his blockers and get forward for a pickup of 3. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Don't touch that. Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti. Don't touch.
On the ground, it's Parker to start the drive. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
73. Hey, let's go. Yanni.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man, downfield is Smith. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Second and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
Great.
Now Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Dotson, the man in motion. On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. That's caught. Outside, it's complete. And he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
63.
4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll get about 5. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Go,
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 2nd down. Here's Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. A run with Swift. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Back over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A quick slant into the hands of Odunze. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Swift, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Now, on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. And now a timeout. We are under 10 seconds to go. And here it's a long field goal. What are they going to do? Work to do. The crowd helping the defense. 3rd down and 9. They'll stick to the ground. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down straight ahead. Now timeout call. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal drive from here. And this might be one final heave to the end zone.
A 52-yard attempt.
Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal, with zeros on the clock, seals the deal. As they come from behind, may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't stay much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe